I want to suggest that the majority of this passage is a pretty bleak picture, but there are little glimpses of incredible hope that make you think, oh, it's not all going to be as bad as it seems. Obviously, the bleak stuff I don't need to point out. All the way through, it talks about how corrupt Israel are. It goes on and on about the leaders of Ephraim. Ephraim just means Israel. Ephraim and Judah, how they've become drunk, how they are kind of just leading Israel down the wrong path. It says even the prophets and the priests, the people who are meant to be leading Israel towards holiness, are completely hammered and they're staggering around, drunk on beer and wine. And verse 8 of chapter 28 says, all the tables are covered with vomit and there is not a spot without filth. And that is a picture of not just Israel physically vomiting, but just of who they are. They've just become so corrupted and so messed up. And you think, oh my word, you read about that. What hope could ever come from this situation? And up until chapter 40 of the book of Isaiah, there isn't a lot of hope, but you get a little glimpse. And the one verse that I want to highlight is verse 6 of chapter 27. In days to come, Jacob will take root, Israel will bud and blossom and fill the whole world, or all the world, with fruit. And so it's saying that from this people, there's going to be something that will be so special, the whole world will be covered in the fruit of it. And ultimately, that comes true when Jesus arrives on the earth. And he describes himself as a seed that falls to the ground and dies, but in dying produces many seeds. And through the life that he lived, the death he died, the resurrection that followed that, the church was born and has spread now throughout the world, so that the followers of Jesus, from ultimately the people of Israel, Jesus was an Israelite, he was a Jew, from the people of Israel, fruit has spread over all the world. There is over 1 billion Christians in every, there are Christians in every nation on the planet today. Throughout the ages, the church, although sometimes it's been corrupted and messed up, has primarily been used by God to bless and to bring the message of good news to the world around us. Even from an utterly corrupt, messed up situation, when God intervenes, something wonderful can take place. And the same is true on a big scale. It's also true on a personal level for each one of us. Sometimes I look at my life and I look at areas of it and I think, can that ever change? Will there ever be a difference? And the answer from the Bible and the answer from God, I think, is yes, it can. And the way the change is going to take place is not through my own human efforts, gritting my teeth and trying harder. It's through my looking to God for salvation and my trusting him that he can make a difference. Look to him today. What area do you need hope in? Ask him to intervene.